Rotational grazing. To me, this is the practice that is the most well established of everything I'll present tonight. We know it works. We know it builds soil. We know it tastes great. This is a phenomenal tool for managing the planet. Just absolutely phenomenal. It's absolutely ready for prime time. It's in prime time. And some people will tell you that the methane that the ruminant livestock produce is a major contributor to climate change, which it is. And people measure that in very different ways, and they fight about it a lot. How to measure, how to compare it to carbon. But the key thing for me is that compared to feedlot livestock, there's absolutely no question. If we took every acre of the Midwest that's put into growing corn and soybeans that then goes to a feedlot, and we did this on it, you know, massive contribution to climate. Silvopasture, this is basically trees with grass. Trees with pasture underneath and animals grazing on. In this case, these are nitrogen-fixing alders, which if you space them properly, or plant them close and then thin them when they get older and use the wood, they actually cause, and even though they make shade, which you think would decrease pasture production at the right spacing with the right species, it increases pasture production because it's providing a little shade, and the nitrogen fixation is good fertility, and also the animals get to have some shade, which in an increasingly hot world is a good idea. Taking that a little further, and often the silvopasture trees are eventually going to be used for timber or some other purpose, or food. Coconuts with cattle is a very common system through the Pacific, for example. Wouldn't do too well here. This is the Dehesa systems from Spain and Portugal, a very traditional agroforestry practice, where you have widely spaced oaks, cork oaks, which are used for cork, and Quercus ilex, which is the sweetest acorn oak in the world, which is to say it's not horribly bitter anyway. People run hogs and sheep and other animals under the trees, which feed on the acorns as well as the pasture. So you have multiple products. You have livestock products, you have cork, and you have timber. So it's an interesting low-maintenance system that certainly can be improved in 1,000 ways, but it's a real, and the habitat that this provides become very essential to many animals. The lynx, or the Iberian lynx, depends on this kind of habitat now to survive.